One of the tough things about a project like this where you're doing a lot of engineering work basically on the fly is that sometimes you get a little further into it than you'd really like to when you realize you need to make a change. In this case, it's the fork geometry. So, or really the shock geometry, because with the anti-dive, it moves this back, so it's kind of triangular, which most people just run it with like this. It's pretty common, but it's not optimal. It's, especially when if you actually need the anti-dive when you brake. Throw in the disc brake, that makes it even worse. So what I'm going to do today is take a little excursion and pull the fork back out, pull the mud guard off, all that fun stuff, and relocate the upper shock mount so that it actually sits parallel. And so, I've got a cold this week. Just took a bunch of Sudafed, some cough medicine. I'm drinking my coffee. Perfect state to be making, major engineering safety decisions. So let's get to work. So my question now becomes, I could say, well, this used to be here. So my offset probably needs to be at exactly 3 centimeters. So I just extend this 3 centimeters, whatever that looks like, and that's where I need to be. So this guy, see him, he's a bracket that looks like 5 millimeters, so basically 1/4 inch. Okay, so I made a cardboard template, and so the distance from the old to the new is 30 millimeters right here. So I've got this, I've punched it out. This essentially is that. And so you can see if I put him and align him, this is where I wind up. So I've got some 1/4 inch steel. I'll use that to cut this out. This piece will have to get ground off. This part will get popped off, and then I'll add bracing on the sides to give this some strength, and then I'll have to grind it all down. This guy's got to come out. I'm guessing it's some sort of press fit. Hard to tell, but hopefully it is. Otherwise, I'll be having to do something about it. And once I get this out, though, I can start grinding and hopefully not make a complete disaster. It's all stripped down, so next step is to cut this piece out here in the center so I can get my extension on it. The hole actually wants to be like there, like right through the center of it, which is suboptimal, but from a build perspective, but fine overall. Screw him up. All right, so I skipped ahead a little bit. I've got my my piece cut out here. Let me pull this off and I'll show it to you. So I have my extension tab. This goes up through the shock, like so. So he'll sit down there, buffer, so on. It's going to go right on the end here. So we're going to get him welded on. And then I'll come back and I'll add the additional side braces after this is in place and I kind of know it all works. I figure out how it's going to fit with the mud guard and if I need to, cut it back any further elsewhere. If you're looking at this thing, is he just totally winging this? The answer is yes. Yes, I am. open up a little bit, but we knew that. This guy will go down, this geometry will come out a little bit further, we'll be in much better shape. Awesome. On. So, how am I doing on this? Oh, I got lots of room. Okay. See, I'm in good shape. So, this guy, I'll put a brace here, a big brace over here, and we'll be in good shape. All right, so I've fabricated my sides, and you can see they're just more 1/4-inch sheet steel. So one goes over here, it's a little thicker, and oh wait, upside down. There we go. Just kind of follows the lines. Getting all this stuff set up while doing something that can be caught on camera is actually pretty hard, I'm just saying. Repeat on the other side. Now, time for some more grinding. That might not get me a union card, but I think it's adequate to my purposes. We're back, it's the next day. Got my fork, he's painted, he's extended, and we're ready to put this puppy back together and see how it looks. Can't really see how it works, but so first things first, get a little grease in here. Okay. Slide it on. More or less straight, up and down. It shouldn't, not more or less, should just be straight up and down. Some buffers, dang it. Sorry about that. More buffers. You know, that could almost stand to have come back like another couple millimeters, but it's just going to be what it is at this point. So 30 might have been just a hair too far. In any case, get this all tightened up, get my fender back together, and we'll get on with the show. There we are. All good. I like it.